Good morning, welcome back. I'm finally getting back into my routine. Just been a busy time since November, really. I've had to go to Oklahoma a couple times and play around, and my mom's come down a few weekends. We worked on her car, and we've just been kind of trying to clean up. Is what we've been doing. So that's what I got right here is the remainder of all the chips and everything else from splitting all this wood, and because some of it was real old and kind of, you know, pulpy or whatever, so we just had a big old pile here, and I just let that burn up. Son backed into the gate up front, so we got to fix that. And my other son, Philip, he's going to use the big long metal trailer and go pick up some stuff for the gate and the actual gate itself. And then he's also going to get some square tube for our welding cart. We're going to build a bigger welding cart because we have those, well, we have the stick welder, we have the generator, which we don't worry about, but I'm gonna get fixing to buy me a TIG welder so I can make a lot of those little crosses and just sit at the bench and do them. I have 14 that I'm gonna make here in a week or two. So I'm gonna have a TIG welder, the MIG welder, the little stick welder, and the plasma cutter now. And so we were looking at those Harbor Freight. Ooh, that's hot. We were looking at that Harbor Freight Vulcan multiple, you know, but I just don't really like the design. So I just run a shelf and we're gonna power it, you know, put some plugs on it so everything's plugged in, and I just have to switch welders when I want to work on that. I'm gonna have to move. Hang on a second. It's a little hotter than I thought. I just picked up the rest of the little chunks and stuff and threw them on there, and then they started burning. So, but anyway, so he's gonna pick up some stuff for the welding cart. We're gonna get that made so that we can get all the welders onto one cart. It'll be a lot easier to just wheel it to the project, plug it in, and then just depending on which welder you want to use, you turn that one on. So, or the plasma cutter or whatever. You've seen the designs all over the place, but you know, it's really kind of got the idea from that that Vulcan one. We were gonna buy it, but like I said, I want something my own, and I just don't want all the drawers and everything else, because what happens with drawers, you just start throwing stuff in it and then you're looking around for your junk. I probably will build one drawer in it for the TIG tips and stuff like that. Couldn't think of the stuff, the tungsten and all that kind of stuff. So just one little drawer to have a little bit of that stuff in there. But I'm not a production place, so it's not like I'm gonna have, you know, 5 pounds on hand of everything. So anyway, but that's all we've been doing around here, just cleaning up, doing projects, going here, going there. Busy at work. Kind of wish they did the 4-3 instead of the 5-2, right? You have 3 days to play and 4 days of work, but just doesn't work out that way. Got the garden fence done. We've been doing some things. It's just I haven't had time to get any videos up or anything, so I'm gonna get back onto that. I have some filmed that we made over the holidays and stuff, but you know, the best one is that deer fence. Man, we just love it. We see the deer, they walk around it and circle it, but they just never go in there, so our stuff's starting to grow pretty well. My wife has all the seedlings getting ready. I think, well, it's what, February 20th or 23rd, whatever it is for today, and we shouldn't have any more freezes, so we should be good to start planting and tilling and getting that straightened up in there, and then should have a pretty good garden this year because no deer eating everything down every day. So that's what we're going to try to do. So this weekend I'm going to go back to the basics like always and just get me a list done, right? So today is to finish cleaning up right here. That's 1. 2 is to help Phil with the front gate, and 3 is to start planning out the welding cart so we can get that part cleaned up. Got a lot of work to do in my garage and get it cleaned up again. We've got that motor and transmission from the Suburban pulled and some stuff like that, so I may switch number 3 to start cleaning on the garage, because that's going to be a project, and I'd like to have it done by spring, you know, by the end of March, so that I can, you know, get in there. And you know, during the summer I like to be in there with the fan and out of the sun, so we'll see. But as always, get outside, do something as you enjoy, and if it's just sitting by a fire, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You have a good weekend, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.